Sometimes people ask me, what's the next thing for DJs? What are we going to have to invest in? What's the next service we should be offering? I'm beginning to think that it's sound reinforcement for vocalists and musicians. Back in the old days, occasionally I would do band breaks. And the way it would work would be the band would have their own system and it would sound great. And then I would be the DJ in the corner with records and turntables and a smaller system. Didn't sound as good as the band, but you were there to play the breaks. Then it evolved into where the band would hire me to plug into their system and play the breaks. And the sound person would never make me sound as good as the band. But yeah, that's how it worked. And now I'm seeing more and more where vocalists and musicians want to plug into the DJ's system. My friend Art does a lot of this with mariachi at things like quinceañeras, where he'll mic them up and plug in their instruments and such into a small band mixer. He brings his own. He doesn't like to use the stuff they even bring sometimes because it's not very good. So he's got a good band mixer. He's got good microphones and cabling to accommodate whatever might come his way. It's just something they do at the quinceañera. But for most of us, I'm not sure that we need to be Johnny on the spot with this stuff. But it could be a service that we offer. And there are things that you can use for this, like the Evolve 30M, for instance. It has 8 inputs, and you even have that QuickSmart app where you can do things like compression and reverb and delay for anything from guitar to keyboard to vocalists. I understand if you don't have a 30M or don't want to invest in one, but what you could also do is just get a small band mixer. And a lot of DJs are already using them for microphone inputs. If your input isn't very good on your controller, you get an external mixer. Sometimes it's a small little piece, but a lot of times it ends up being like a 4 to 6 channel band mixer. And you can plug more than microphones into this thing. You can plug other things into it. So I've got one coming up this weekend, and they wanted me to do sound reinforcement for the ceremony musicians. Normally I would be able to accommodate that on some level, but seeing how this is a battery powered system that I'm using, it's limited. I don't have all of these inputs for wireless microphones and instruments. I've got enough for me. I've got the MP3 input, the wireless mic input, the handheld mic input. That's it. I could bring more stuff, but they have to pay more for it. And that's the thing I want to just emphasize here. Nothing I'm suggesting we do for free. We definitely charge for this. It's a skill set. But that might be the next thing. Karaoke jocks have been doing this for years with microphones. They know how to do sound for vocalists. And maybe this is just something we need to start thinking about adding to our skill set. Just an idea, just an observation. That's all I got for you today. We'll see you soon. Got a gig coming up this weekend and probably more things to talk about in the prep stage. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, be safe out there, practice, and enjoy.